Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking. That's a sharp pass. Eto'o going face to face with his great rival. Throw in. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a super give and go. Hazard. Lovely passing, lovely. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And Messi! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Rice. And this is Hazard. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Hazard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tajikistan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tajikistan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. And here's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Eto'o. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Eto'o. And this is... And Shevchenko! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a promising position. Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He has a look up. Vieira. Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Tajikistan! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shevchenko. Rice. Maldini. And it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Forced to go back. And this is Totti. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. Azar. This is a promising build-up. And he's well positioned. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Tajikistan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Takes the shot! Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Totti tries to clear. And it's Rice. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Rice really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Half-time getting close now. Azar touches it back. Azar in acres of space out wide. Corner given. So can they do it again? And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Getting up there! Well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And it's Eto'o, Shevchenko, Messi. Oh, and Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's the clearance. Hazard. He's having a shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Tajikistan enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So straight into the second half. Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. And here's Eto'o. Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're quick to get it back. And this is Eto'o. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's beaten the last man. Roberto Carlos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Vieira. Rice. Hazard. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And that's going wide left. He's got a... Hazard! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Neymar. It's Neymar!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that could set him on his way. Desai. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Beckenbauer.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
So we've reached the hour mark. Looking for a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Maldini. And this is Hazard. And he's managed... And the shot! Glorious from Hazard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Tajikistan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Roberto Carlos! He's put his foot right through that one.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Dembele. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And they win it back again. Luis Suarez. Tajikistan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's worked it through. He's being urged to shoot. Has crossed into the middle. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele. It's Bellingham. Varane cuts it out. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bellingham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pele. Luis Suarez. Now it's Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Dembele. Look at the big chance! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Neymar. Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Tajikistan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance.